Hey guys, Martin here from Mattress Clarity. If you're looking for a comfortable all-foam mattress that's also a very good value, you've come to the right video. Because today we're talking about the Tuft and Needle mattress. We're going to talk about its construction, my experience with it, who it's a good fit for, and who it's not a good fit for. Let's get started. First off, you'll want to see a list of our top picks for mattresses, head over to mattressclarity.com. There you're going to find some great reviews on mattresses, bedding, pillows, and some great discounts on mattresses like the Tuft and Needle. So right now, Tuft and Needle offers 3 mattresses: the Tuft and Needle Original Mattress, the Tuft and Needle Mint, and the Tuft and Needle Hybrid. But it all began with the Tuft and Needle Original Mattress. Kind of a simple, streamlined, all-foam mattress, but don't let that fool you. There's a lot going on underneath the hood, so let's hop in. So now let's take a look at the construction of the Tuft and Needle mattress. First off, it is 10 inches tall, starting on top and working our way down. A thin, soft, breathable cover won't affect the overall feel of the mattress too much. Now, the top layer here is something called adaptive foam. This is proprietary to Tuft and Needle. Now you can see that it's soft, but also very responsive. Has some very good bounce to it, pops back into place very, very quickly. It is also infused with ceramic gel and also graphite as well. Now, both of those are helping with heat dissipation and cooling as well. Big problem with foam mattresses is they trap heat. Shouldn't have too much of an issue here at the top of the mattress. Below that, you're gonna have some kind of standard base support foam. So what does all that mean? Well, first off, as you can see, a pretty streamlined, straightforward mattress, comfort layer and support layer. Now, because of that, that's why it's so affordable. Definitely more of a streamlined mattress overall. Now, speaking of cooling, with this graphite, with this gel, it's going to keep this top layer from trapping too much heat, but being an all foam mattress, it might still trap some heat. Not the best option for hot sleepers in that respect. Last but not least, speaking of durability, again, more of a simple, kind of straightforward mattress. Not a lot of super durable materials, so it should last for at least 5 years, but probably not too much longer. And now let's talk about firmness and feel. In terms of firmness, I thought the Tuft and Needle was close to a 6.5 out of 10, about medium in terms of firmness. That's because on top, that adaptive foam is quite soft, but the further you press in, it does get firmer. Now, speaking of feel, definitely has more of a responsive, balanced foam feel overall. Press my hand in, bounces back into place very, very quickly. That adaptive foam is very, very responsive. Now, speaking of bounce, we got a ball here to test that out. A decent amount of bounce. And I can personally say trying to move around in this mattress was not too hard. So now let's talk about how I feel in all 3 sleeping positions on the Tuft and Needle mattress. Starting off my back, a decent match for me as a back sleeper. However, I'm a larger person. It is a thinner mattress. I'm not getting quite enough support with the Tuft and Needle. Probably need something thicker and possibly with coils. Moving to my side though, surprisingly good pressure relief on my shoulders and my hips. The adaptive foam is quite soft, and at the same time, I'm not bottoming out on this mattress. However, moving to my stomach, it's definitely too soft for me as a stomach sleeper. I'm bowing at the hips and I'm getting out of alignment. Here at Mattress Clarity, I like to mix subjective opinion with objective tests. And one of those tests is the pressure map. So I lie down on my back, side, and stomach. You see anywhere from blue for no pressure, all the way up to red for high pressure. Now pay close attention to my side sleeping results, specifically on my shoulders and my hips. Let's get started. If you sleep with a partner, you also want to think about motion transfer. Basically, if you're lying down on one side of the mattress and your partner moves around on the other side, are you going to feel that motion or not? Now, to test out the motion transfer of the Tuft and Needle, place a glass of water here in the center, pressing the other areas here. It's not affecting the glass too much. I think this adaptive foam on top is absorbing a lot of that motion. Now, I also laid down on one side of the mattress. Danny moved around on the other side. He got in and out of bed, changed positions. I didn't feel too many of his movements transfer to my side of the mattress, so overall, a pretty good option for couples. If you sleep with a partner or you like sleeping towards the edge of the mattress, you also want to think about edge support. Basically, if you're sitting down or lying down at the edge of a mattress, do you feel secure or more likely to roll off and onto the floor? So here I'm sitting down near the edge of the Tuft and Needle. You can see it's collapsing quite a bit. I'm a larger person, it's a thinner mattress, so not the best edge support when I'm sitting down here. Now lying down on this mattress, I can roll around near the edge here and it is collapsing a bit under my shoulders and my hips. I don't necessarily feel like I'm gonna roll off of the mattress, but overall not the best edge support with the Tuft and Needle. So now let's talk about the pros, who I think the Tuft and Needle might be a good fit for. First off, it's a good option for those who want a very good deal. Right now it's under $600 for a queen size, a very good price for such a nice mattress. It's also going to be a good match for light and medium weight combo sleepers. If you're light and medium weight, kind of like around 200 pounds or less, you change positions at night, the Tuft and Needle is a very good option for you. And last but not least, if you want a mattress with more of a balanced foam feel, you sink in a little bit, but it's not hard to move around at night, definitely take a look at the Tuft and Needle. And now let's talk about the cons, who I think the Tuft and Needle might not be the best fit for. First off, probably not the best match for stomach sleepers. It's definitely not firm enough for if you sleep just on your stomach. You might not get enough support under your hips. You might bow in there and get out of alignment. Also, probably not the best match for heavier sleepers in general. If you're over 250 pounds, close to 300 pounds or more, you're gonna want a thicker, more substantial mattress, possibly with coils in the support layer. And last but not least, speaking of feel, if you prefer something more slow moving, you lie on your mattress, you slowly sink in, it's not really what you get with the Tuft and Needle. It has more of a balanced foam feel overall, so if you want that slow moving feel, you're probably gonna wanna look elsewhere. If you're taking a look at the Tuft and Needle, you might want to know how it compares to the Casper, one of its major competitors. So let's do that right now. First off, there are some construction differences, namely what you find in the comfort layers of both mattresses. With the Tuft and Needle, you're going to have an adaptive foam that is soft and responsive at the same time. Similar to what you find on top of the Casper, it's going to be a responsive polyfoam, but below that on the Casper, a layer of zoned memory foam. And that's the main difference between these two mattresses. With that zoning in the Casper, it's going to feel firmer, more supportive when you're back and stomach sleeping, and more pressure relieving when you're on your side. On the Tuft and Needle, you're not going to get that same experience. However, overall, speaking of feel, pretty close between these two mattresses, kind of a balanced foam feel, responsive, easy to move around on both the Tuft and Needle and the Casper mattresses. In terms of firmness, the Tuft and Needle is a little bit softer in my opinion, a 6.5 out of 10 versus the Casper, which is a 7 out of 10. Now speaking of price though, the Tuft and Needle is more affordable than the Casper mattress. So who should get one and who should get the other? In terms of who should get the Tuft and Needle, probably a better match I think for lightweight sleepers and those who want to save some money on their mattress purchase. The Casper is a better match between the two for heavier people, those who want something more substantial, more durable, and also back sleepers who need more lumbar support as well. So the Tuft and Needle is a bed-in-a-box mattress. It's going to come to your house in a cardboard box. So how do you unbox it? Well, first off, ask a friend for help moving it inside and into your bedroom. This box is quite heavy, you don't want to strain or hurt yourself. Then open up the top of the box, take out your rolled up mattress and place it on the frame or foundation. Then slowly, carefully cut the layers of plastic. You don't want to damage your brand new mattress. Once you've done that, clear away all the plastic and packing materials, give the mattress about 24 to 48 hours to completely off-gas and expand, and you're good to go. So now I'd like to give you some additional information about the Tuft and Needle mattress. First off, it comes with free shipping and returns, a 100-night sleep trial, a 10-year warranty. They offer other mattress models, accessories, and financing as well. Now, if you're interested in buying the Tuft and Needle mattress, definitely head over to mattressclarity.com for some great coupons. So now I'd like to answer some frequently asked questions about the Tuft and Needle mattress. The first question is, are Tuft and Needle mattresses any good? And in our opinion, they are good mattresses, but it's more about what you're looking for. If you want something kind of simple, streamlined, you want to save some money, you can go with the original Tuft and Needle mattress. You want something a little bit softer, more substantial, go with the Mint. If you want even more support, go with the Tuft and Needle hybrid mattress. The second question is, which is better, the Casper or the Tuft and Needle? Now, again, it's more about what you're looking for. I think if you're a larger person, you're a back sleeper, you need more lumbar support, you want a more substantial mattress overall, the Casper's a better match for you. However, if you're a lightweight adult, you want something for your child or teenager, you want to save some money on your mattress purchase, the Tuft and Needle is a better option. The last question is, does the Tuft and Needle need a box spring? And the quick answer is no, this does not require a box spring. Now, if your bed frame requires a box spring, it's fine to place this on top of that, but you can place this on any firm frame or foundation. In the end, I think the Tuft and Needle is a great option for light and medium weight combo sleepers and those who want to save some money on their mattress purchase. Well, that's about it. Just in case you started looking for a mattress or bedding, head over to mattressclarity.com. We also do a lot of videos just like this, so hit the like button and subscribe.